We're in today with the HD 4850 from Sapphire. This is a 2008 video card with 800 shaders. It's got 1 GB of VRAM GDDR3 running with 625 MHz on the core clock, 993 MHz on the memory clock, 256 bits bus with DirectX 10, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. I actually have another video card like this, but this is a one slim unit video card from Sapphire, and I found it very interesting. I changed the thermal paste on this video card. Unfortunately, I don't have any control on the fan, so I cannot do that fan sound test, because usually when a video card like this is put on, it sounds very funny, it sounds very squeaky, but apparently I don't have any control. Daniel, we don't believe you. Listen, I cannot change the fan here, seriously. Maybe it's very laggy. I don't know why. I've seen a couple of flickering or lagging in the games. I will show you how the video card is performing, but I've seen that in some situation this video card has a lot of raw power. Now, based on the drivers, because this is a beta version 13.4 with Windows XP, it would have been really nice to have it in Windows 7. I mean, it's working really nice in 7. You can put it in Windows 10. I've been there, I tested, but I want to go with video cards a little back in time in order to see how they are performing with older games and an older operating system like this. I think the best thing I can do is jump in the games and stop talking and show you a couple of bugs. I will say bugs. Some of them they are bugs, some of them they are incompatibilities, but it's very interesting how this video card is working with this operating system in older games. So the best thing I can do, jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with Fallout and see how it's running with low details on 1080p. This is the most disturbing thing I can put for this video in the system. Very interesting, because I will never put 1080p with this video card in this machine. You know, with the Core 2 Duo, the CPU is not bad. I got like 30% load. I got 2 cores utilized there, so a dual core can actually do the job here. 50 degrees on this CPU. I got 1 GB of VRAM, nearly 1.1 GB of VRAM utilized here, and 900 virtual memory in this case. Very interesting performance with this resolution, because it's almost there on being on spot with this. Look at this. The flame, 60 FPS, 90 FPS, 100, it's there. Only 100 megabytes of VRAM. I mean, it's got 1 gig, 1000 megabytes of VRAM, and it's got 991 megahertz on the clock. You know, so the VRAM is doing the job. The frequency is high. It doesn't utilize too much VRAM, so it shows you that high frequency memory can actually be beneficial. 99% load on the core with some 60 FPS in some situation. Why? That place is very demanding. 40 FPS is a place. 38 when I'm looking at this. Seriously, I put low details. What's going on? 38 FPS, crazy. All right, let's do a reset here. And we'll see if we're going back to that city, how it's holding with maximum load on the core. Like I said, I don't have control on the fan, but MSI Afterburner is telling me the fan speed, so I got like 42%. Hopefully it's gonna change. If not, I'm gonna be very concerned. But I did change the thermal paste, and hopefully it's gonna hold pretty well. For 65, maybe I have to disconnect it and connect it to manual power. 42. I want to see more than 40. 43. Okay, so it's changing. Maybe I get lucky on actually seeing this fan going automatically on higher speed. If it's doing that, that means I have a standing chance. 44. Yes, it's moving. Maybe I get lucky with this. So 65 degrees is good with new thermal paste. This is my generic low quality thermal paste. I have a bucket of this thermal paste, not like MX4 and MX6. So those one are very rare, because they are 10 pounds on an MX6, even 12 pounds. They're very expensive, you know. So when you put that thermal paste, it's better be worth it, seriously. So with my generic thermal paste, I'm using it for like 3 years, and I still half of the bucket there. So please, I want to use that generic thermal paste. With low TDP GPUs, you can do it. This video card has got only one 6-pin connector in the back. It's utilizing with the whole computer 220 watts. So 75 watts from the PCI Express power plus the 60. So maybe it's 150 maximum, you know, with the CPU and the memory and hard drives and fans and stuff like like that. 220, it's quite adequate for this video card in this computer. So I will call this a good performance, because you can actually see I can adjust it and take more FPS in this matter. But 1080p is like maximum. I wanted to put 1080p so I can show you the true colors of the video card. I will never use in the future. In the next game that I'm gonna be, I will be with 1024, 1280, 1366, 720p resolution, that back in the days, you know, not this insane 1080p for this video card. It's got a lot of stutters in some situations. Some of them they are giving very interesting video card today. Seriously, I love this one slot of unit video card. So yeah, Fallout for me is like now the benchmark, is like the base of this benchmark. If it's working here with some playable FPS, you know what, I will shake hand with the video card and say, you know what, you're good. Let's test more games. I want to test Need for Speed Underground, but the first one, and I want to show you the settings. So everything is turned off because I wanted, oh, minimap details, I forgot. I want to put everything on performance. I have enable adaptive anti-aliasing off, triple buffering, VSync is turned off. So I like this control panel because it's disabling VSync. In Fallout 3, you managed to see you pass in some situation over 60 FPS. With the NVIDIA video cards, it stays on 60 FPS and is blocked there in some cases. But yeah, I like this, you know. I will come back, I will show you how it's performing in Underground because it's very funny, and you need to know that I have everything disabled. This is important. Then I will max it out here in this control panel because we're gonna play some games, and I will use VSync because it's you're gonna see it's fun. Funny, seriously. All right, so let me explain. I got 1280 here by 1024 maximum details, but you managed to understand what's going on. Look at the background. Yeah, that's how it's working in the game too. Oh, I'm not joking. Listen. Listen, this is how it's working. Look at it. But I don't know how to drive this super fast. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can hold a couple of seconds here. Oh, yo. Look at this. What the heck is going on? I cannot hold the game to run straight here. Oh my god. All right, so I got 100 FPS. It's breaking over 80 FPS. So if you want to have a constant, how shall I say, gameplay, not like this, apparently you have to lock the FPS. But it's so funny to see Need for Speed Underground running like this. It feels like I'm Flash here. Look at me, Flash, driving a Volkswagen Golf. Okay, let's come back here and actually do some settings. I'm gonna put here 60 FPS because I don't need more than 60 FPS. I'm gonna max this out. I'm gonna put advanced edges. Anisotropic filtering, actually left it on, but yeah, advanced catalyst IE. Back in the days, yeah. Minimap depth level, quality, VSync always on quality, yeah. Enable adaptive anti-aliasing on quality, and triple buffering. We're gonna enable it so we don't crash with the car. All right, now with everything turned on, you can actually see it's working really nice. So let's see if it's holding now. 60 FPS, still loaded on maximum. Wow, this is important. You know why? Because I enable anti-aliasing on maximum. That's the reason. 43 FPS. He managed to drop with 16 FPS on minimal and 7 FPS on 1%. Dude, you can actually make this video card run with less FPS than 60. It's insane, but the quality is gorgeous. It looks insane. All right, this is a good video card. I just need to leave the settings there like that, and I think I can lower the resolution. I can put more FPS in this case. Oh man, I can't believe Underground looks like this. I mean, if you enable every single settings in that control panel, it's gonna make the games looks insane. So in this case, with 60 FPS, you can actually see it's playable. I got nice FPS. It's loading up the video card. I got 67 degrees on the video card with 45% fan power. 55 megabytes of VRAM, that is not bad. The core in this situation, it's maxed out. The memory frequency is maxed out. Nani? Wow, 40 FPS on impact. What the heck, man? No! Very interesting load on the video card. Very interesting game to put on this video card. I got 230 watts consumption from this computer now in this Need for Speed. Maxed out everything. Let's go into the settings. I think I can go from here now. Let's check it out and see what we got. 1024. I think I can go higher, but I'm gonna keep 1024 because I got 54 FPS maxed out on the core maximum. 68 degrees with 48 fan speed. Interesting. It's gonna turbo that fan. I'm hoping it's gonna turbo. All right, 1024. I'm gonna keep it here. I don't know if I got advanced. I do have some advanced. Anti-aliasing maximum. VSync is off and everything is turned on at maximum. VSync is off here, but I got limit on 60 FPS, so I don't exceed 60 FPS. If there is any problems, I disable adaptive VSync or whatever it's got there and 60 FPS to unlock the power on this. But with maximum details on 1024, this video card apparently 4850, not the maximum, not the best video card, but you can actually see it's holding pretty well. 1024. Maybe I can put it on 800 by 600 with everything turned on. Anti-aliasing, everything is maxed out. 48 FPS, not good. 800 by 600. All right, let's see. All right, 800 by 600, 60 FPS. Let's do a reset here. Let's see, 68 megabytes of VRAM. This is good. It looks and it runs fantastic. So maxed out on the core, but the VRAM not a single stress. 69 megabytes of VRAM. Nice. But I got 1 gig of VRAM. What are you doing with this? The rest of the VRAM? Seriously, what games do you need in order to utilize it? You know what? I don't want to put those games. You know, I would like to put games like this that I know I can max out the quality and every resolution, and it gives me the best performance, because in this case the only variable I got is the CPU that doesn't have any problems. Look at that, a 30% load. The 4th core, it's barely at maximum, 91% actually, but regardless it does the job. I like it. With everything turned on, you can see the edges are almost clean, and I think with 1024 maybe you can adjust some quality there, and you're gonna get the best performance and the best quality. Nice performance. 57 FPS. It's averaging really nice with 59, 49 on minimal and 37 on 1%. Frame time is flat. Temperature theoretically is good because it's under 70 degrees, but if I don't exceed 70 degrees, then I will call it a big win, because that thermal paste managed to do his job in this case. I love it. I like it. So yeah, all I can say, games like this needs to be on this video card. With 60 FPS as a limit, with 1080p and maximum details, but with static light, you can actually see I got playable FPS. I got very constant, very fluent, in some cases 99% load on the video card core, so 60 FPS is actually adequate in this case. I got 253 megabytes of VRAM utilized. I actually see the quality is kind of good. So anisotropic filtering, anti-aliasing, everything that it was enabled in control panel with ATI, managed to put it out now in the game and make it look really nice. Look at the edges, look at the sharp. It is fantastic. Seriously, how it's enabling this video card and how it's delivering the performance in this game. Quality wise, performance wise, this is good. So the video card is doing the job. The only thing I'm afraid is that 68 degrees, because if it's reaching 70 degrees and the fan doesn't ramp up, then I'm in trouble, because you can actually see now it's 45. And when I started with Fallout, I had what, 41, 42% fan power. But if it stays like this, don't mind it. I'm curious how it will be in a Windows 7 or Windows 10 machine. Does it do the same with the fan control? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna see it in the future, because this is a video card that I want to test it there. In S.T.A.L.K.E.R here with the Windows XP, with the CPU, I don't have a lot of problems. I got only 1 core utilized from this CPU, 1.4 actually gig of system RAM utilized, and 1.4 virtual memory. It's nice, you know. You can see that the system doesn't have any problems, and in this case with this computer and this GPU, it's kind of good. That's it. That's the only thing that matters in this case. 1024 in Doom with maximum quality. This video card needs to shine. Look at this. Holy smoke. I enable everything in the ATI control panel, and I think it's gonna be very interesting. I want to see some fumes, some steam, some lights, because this is very intense. All right. I got only 0 megabytes of VRAM utilized. Is it okay? That doesn't show me. Maybe I have to give it a restart here. So the quality you can actually see on the edges. It's fantastic. So that control panel apparently is maxing out the video card. 99% load on the core, 61 degrees. I got 200 watts consumption, but I don't have the VRAM amount in this case. Damn it, this is not okay. So with fumes and flames, it's doing okay, but definitely I need to put this. Come on, Plonker. Look at that, the effects is maxed out. Good, love it. The flames here are maxed out, 99% load. Wow, this is actually cool. 53 on minimal and 33 on 1%. It's there with 99% load. I'm actually surprised this video card is working like this. Wow, this is interesting. All right, so it does the job. It's utilizing it at maximum. Temperature wise is staying okay, but I'm very surprised why it doesn't show me the VRAM. On the system side, I have no problem. I got like 50% load on the CPU. Look at that CPU. 1.1 gig of system RAM utilized, 1 gig of virtual memory. All in all, I can say on this occasion, with this amount of details, with this type of quality, I'll say the performance is spot on. I maxed out everything in ATI control panel, and yeah, this is good. Do I need this performance from this video card like this? Do I want this quality? Do I need to max out everything there? Yeah, based on the edges, I think this is insane. But seeing this video card running like this with 60 FPS on average, doesn't flinch, 0 in this case, I'll say this is awesome. Let's see how Quake is running with this video card on 1024 with maximum details. Based on the quality that I have in ATI, I think this is going to be very interesting. Look at the edges. Look at his face. Look at him. Everything is good here. It's perfect, you know. Actually see the quality is spot on with maxing out the anti-aliasing in ATI control panel. Nice performance, nice quality, maximum load here. Actually, it's not showing me the VRAM. Let's restart. Did a restart here with this computer and still no memory utilization. The VRAM doesn't show up. After restart, apparently nothing happens. You know, I actually thought it was a bug or something. So in previous game, did the same thing. 0 memory allocated on this occasion. Maybe it's compatibility issues with this. It doesn't matter. So Doom and Quake apparently have the same thing, and yeah, I can't see nothing bad about it because it's almost there with this. Temperature wise is good, 64 degrees in this case. On the system side, I have no problem, like 30% load on the CPU side with barely any cores utilized. I think 2 cores utilized. I got 1 gig of system RAM utilized, 1.1 gig of virtual memory. So this is one game that is using more virtual memory than the system RAM. Previous we used more system RAM and less virtual memory, but in this case it's opposite. Virtual memory is more. Why? Because I have only one. I actually have 3 cores utilizing here. Very nice performance. Yes, please. Microsoft Simulator. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting because I don't know the display full part. I forgot about this instant fly sound controls because I keep forgetting how to fly the plane. No. Yo, no. Oh, I forgot it's done. No damage. Don't do left, don't do right, don't do nothing, Daniel, and you'll be fine. That's it. Look at that. I want to keep the plane in the air and see how much it's gonna utilize. I got increased throttle, F2, F3. Let's swap it to this position because I can actually see the plane and I can see some texture here. I got only 57 megabytes of VRAM allocated. Maximum core load, 230 watts consumption from this is not bad. So apparently this game is good. This is 1080p with maximum details. Let's do a restart here. The frame time is holding okay. Very important that this game doesn't utilize the CPU at maximum. I got only 30% load with first and last core. This is a very interesting performance from this, seriously. All jokes aside, I love the performance this video card is offering here. I think this is a very important performance, you know, because I got maximum details here with 99% load, and I think in this situation you can clearly see that the video card is capable of delivering some very interesting performance. Start the engine. No, we're landing. Look at that. Beautiful landing gear. Stop, brake. This is cool. You can actually put, how do you put it? Alt E. Flying. I barely know how to use the keyboards here and actually use the plane. I didn't manage. Yes, please, more video cards with this game. Seriously, I need to learn how to do this. Okay, so AMD is got different type of resolution, and in underground, because I wanted to test it, 1280 by 1024. I was like, this is an impressive resolution, and because I have maximum anti-aliasing everything, I'm thinking that this is gonna be great, but it looks very squishy. I forced it from the software so I can make it square because it looks very funky. On my screen, it looks 16 by 9, but yeah, squarey apparently looks much better on your screen. Seriously. So I like this 60 FPS. It's locked to 60 FPS there in the menu. I can get more FPS if I'm interested, but the fact that it's working with 1280 by 1024 with maximum load, it shows me that this is fantastic. Look at this. Oh yes, please. Nice quality, nice performance, nice everything in this situation. Can't say nothing bad about it, but yeah, I wish I had more resolution in this case. If I had, let's say, 720p or 900p or 1080p in this game, I think I will be able to disable VSync or buffering and stuff like that to get more FPS. But even like this, it's still questionable. Do I need it? Because I already got 99% load on the core. I got 64 degrees on this occasion. It looks fantastic. I don't need more. The game is flawless in this case. I got flat MS in this case. Look at that, 16 MS, and everything is perfect. 212 watts consumption. It's not stressing the system. I mean, it looks good. It runs good. Why do I complain? Seriously, I don't know. Because it feels, oh, I want more. No, I don't need more. This is perfect. So this HD 4850 in this situation is offering me exactly what I want. You've seen it in Microsoft Simulator. That was 1080p. Yeah, with maximum details. Here is doing the same thing. So 2004, 2008 video card is like, you know what? This is actually appropriate because a couple of years older the game, apparently it's more majestic on this video card. Seriously, after 4 years, this video card managed to progress so much. This game looks and it runs fantastic on this type of video card. So ideal would be a video card like this to be put with older games like this, 4 years old, in order to get maximum resolution and maximum quality. Running perfectly in this case with everything turned on in the ATI control panel, anti-aliasing, edges, smoothness, anisotropic filtering. Everything is turned on and looks gorgeous. In this S.T.A.L.K.E.R with 1080p with maximum details on static light, I got very interesting performance. I mean, this is a very hog of a game that apparently is managing to put the video card on the wall, only 40 FPS. This resolution is not very ideal, but it does work with this. Seriously, look at this. I can get more quality in this case, but I have to lower the resolution in order to put some, let's say, enhanced light and stuff like that. You can get them, but you have to adjust the quality, lower resolution, all kinds of adjustment in such a way that you can benefit from this video card and the system. I mean, the system itself is doing the job. I got only one. Actually, it's not, because it's only utilizing one core in this case. 1.7 gig of system RAM, 1.6 gig of virtual memory. That's very interesting. Temperature wise on the CPU is good, and on the video card I got like 69 degrees on this occasion with this computer. So it does the job. 35 FPS on this occasion is not bad. The only thing I have to adjust is the resolution and the quality, because you can actually see it's fantastic. It gives me this ability to actually play the game with some very interesting performance here. So overall performance with this is good. I like the performance it's offering here, even though it's under 60 FPS. I got like 34 40 FPS on average. Quality wise is good. It doesn't have any static, it's got static light, it doesn't have any effects, you know, like enhanced light. But if I want that, I have to lower the resolution and the quality, and maybe I can get some effects, but it's not worth it because this is not a new video card, and you can actually see it's okay like this. And plus I put anti-aliasing and everything on at maximum in ATI control panel. You can actually see the edges is not bad. So if I want to play the game, I just have to fiddle with the resolution and the quality in this case. Love it, seriously, love the performance it's offering here. Let's do one more time a reset. 20 ms, this is good. So temperature wise, it's getting there. You can actually see on 70 degrees, it's getting to 49% fan power. Interesting performance from this. And yeah, I want to see how it's performing with other video cards, because this is very demanding on this video card at this stage. It's not bad, it's just I have to do some adjustments on the quality and the resolution. This 1080p, it's an exaggeration, but I just wanted to squeeze a little the video card and see how it's performing. Let's talk about Assassin's Creed. Let me show you the settings I have here. I have multi-sample on 1, this is good. Level details is 2 from 4, quality 2 from 4, quality is 2 from 4, postfix is on, and shadow 1 from 3 is 720p, and apparently it's giving me nearly 60 fps. So 720p is not a bad resolution, so if I can maintain 60 fps I will take it, because I got 98-99% load on the video card score. So in this case, because I got in ATI maxed everything there, you know, so this is the problem. If I disable and let the application do its job, you will see that it's going to have nicer performance. But in this case, you can actually see it doesn't look that bad. It looks very smooth. Even the edges is looking very clean and is working really nice. So in this case, I don't have a lot of VRAM utilization. I got only 136 megabytes of VRAM. It's holding okay theoretically. You can see that the game is fantastic. It's gorgeous with this resolution. If I keep this resolution, I think ideal will be to increase the quality a little and disable the one that is in ATI. If I want higher resolution, I have to disable anti-aliasing from control panel, and I will get more FPS. So depending on the resolution and the quality that I want, I have to do more precise settings. But in this case, because I never knew how demanding is this ATI control panel settings, you can actually see it should have been more custom, but this all depends on you. It's going to be beneficial for you if you set it up your way. So I think anti-aliasing shouldn't be on maximum. Even with 720p, you can actually see it's not that bad. Anisotropic filtering needs to be on, but all in all, I can say there is a lot of settings I can adjust here in order to get more FPS. So yes, do I want to play Assassin's Creed on a video card like this? Hell yeah. Do I want to stay on 720p? Well, it's a good resolution, doesn't have any problems until now. I got 64 degrees on the video card score with 41% fan power. So the VRAM is not utilized. It shows me that it doesn't need. I think maybe on 1080p is totally different. On the system side, it's actually working and it's showing me the correct load on the CPU. Very nice utilization on the CPU side. Apparently temperature is good, 1.2 gig of system RAM and 1.1 on virtual memory. Not a bad performance from this computer with this video card. So you can actually see you got a lot of things here to juggle with. So Assassin's Creed knows how to fiddle with the video card and offers nice performance in this case. Very flat frame time, so all in all the average performance is good, quality is good, so there is no problem on this. The drivers is spot on, doesn't have any glitches, so yeah, I can't say nothing bad about it because it's offering me a lot of options in Assassin's Creed. Very interesting video card, there's no discussion. I like the fact that it's very slim. It's utilizing one 6-pin connector, and I think this video card can be put in a retro machine and it can be utilized with a lot of games apparently. Very nice power this video card has got. I will never use 1 gig of VRAM, 256 bits bus width apparently for the core managed to show me that I can max out in ATI's control panel a lot of things, and the video card can deliver. So all in all, I can say for a game that is older a couple of years than the video card, because this is a 2008, so 4 years older game apparently runs really nice. So if I want to associate a video card like this with some games, it needs to be at least 2008 or older. But if I can put older games, it's gonna be magical. It can deliver some very nice FPS, and that's the option I recommend with this video card. Because if you want to build an older machine with some old games, this is how the combo needs to be put together. You know, the video card, older games, older than the video card you put, and it's going to be a very nice slam dunk performance, you know, from the computer. The CPU doesn't have any problem. The quad core is doing the job. I think I can do it with a different type of quad core, but in this case, apparently this one managed to do it right. I like it. I like the performance this video card managed to offer me here, seriously. And this is something that I would recommend. If apparently 4850, it's kind of good. I want to see other video cards similar to this, because apparently they are not bad. I don't know, I recommend it. I'm curious now for a dual BGA video card, how it's performing. I like it, I recommend it, if it's cheap, of course, but most of them, they are cheap, 4850, they are really cheap on the market nowadays. But if you put it with this old OS, it's not gonna have any problems. So yeah, I like it, I recommend it. And if you have any ideas for the video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and as usual, I will see you very soon.